Okay, so now, why don't you put that down there out of our way? As far as I know, this is all tight. You can actually put that back on the vehicle. So now you do not rotate the motor until you can turn the push rods here. Yeah, we just turn that.
That's my hand, right? Just twist them around.
You see this one I can turn by hand also. So now they're all in there. So normally you'd run it like this because they're already previously adjusted, but I'm going to readjust them now. So I'm not sure how many flats these ones take. If you look down there inside that hydraulic unit, way the hell down in there, you want to see at least 1/8 of an inch between the piston and the circlip that holds it all together down there. So that's minimum. And you got about 3/16 of an inch is about all you got before you bottom out. So different threads and the push rods have different dimensions on what you're going to use. Why is that blowing up so much? There we go. So use 2 7/16 wrenches. Tell what this is. So these are jammed down in here. What I didn't bring. Didn't bring my clothespins. Appears somebody tightened those pretty tightly. I wonder who that could have been. So now we're going to count to see how far we go before it gets loose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So about 19 or 20. That's where we loosened up to. So we probably had 18 flats on this. So now you go tighten up 18 flats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That one extra flat because when you torque them, he loses a flat usually. So you hold the bottom one, and you tighten the top one. Put the wrenches where you can torque, and squeeze really hard. Make sure you're pushing in while you're doing that, and make sure you can rotate it. We can rotate it. We're good. Now we do the same thing on the center one. That's really hard to see because you got a line in the way here. And it's dark. We're going by the other one. Our clearances are probably pretty good. There's 0. I mean, we got clearance. There's 0 right there. I'm holding the push rod with my fingers, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't hold it no more. So now I'm going to hold the push rod the other wrench. What number are we up to? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Put it on the lock nut. And jam it tight. push in on the wrenches and pull. Just give it a good quick pull. Don't go slow, just jerk it in there good. That way it'll stay. You get more torque on it quickly. Because the nuts are going to round off with how much torque you're putting on them. Now this one's pumped up, so I cannot rotate the motor over right now. You cannot turn the motor until that push rod will loosen up. So it'll take a while. How long's a while?
Probably about, with you, probably about like 2 to 8 minutes.
It's whatever it takes before it pumps down.
Alright.
See, this one here, it pumped down all the way. It didn't have much oil in that one. This one had more oil in it, so right now the valve is off the seat right now. Now if you turn the motor over right now, and if you don't have enough valve to valve, valve to piston clearance, or coil bind clearance, you'll bend the push rod. And maybe even bend the valve, depending on what hits. So that's why you wait. Okay, so where's all the valves, where's all the parts for this one here? Where's all your hardware? Not that part.
Right here.
Okay, what's left?
You got 2 Allens washers, and you got 3 hex. And it looks like we have the old torque in here from the intake manifold, or the intake on the carburetor.
I don't want those.
Yep. Then you got 3 hex,
I want hex bolts.
1/4 inch hex. You got 3 or 2 1/4 inch Allens.
See, this one's got to go quicker because we're pre-doing the hardware. We've got a place to hold them now too. You like that? I almost can turn it. It's an Allen. That wasn't a hex. That was an Allen.
We gave you the wrong ones.
There's a hex.
Did you the 2 for each, sir?
So we're just lubricating everything up. She's all lubed. Okay, gaskets in, all right?
Gaskets in down there, yes sir it is.
Okay, we gotta make sure our
There's not
bolt.
one on the bottom
We
there.
gotta make sure our bolt will go through the hole. This one will not go through. This one will not go through. This studs out a little bit. Shove it in. Okay, that one goes in now. This one does not go in yet. So it rotated slightly. Shove it back in. And now that one goes in. There you go. Slick, huh? Okay, which one of these had the thicker washers on them? About equal. Alright, that goes over there. Not yet. Don't try to help me too much yet. I do not like dry parts. So that means we lubricate parts before we assemble parts. So, these are a little bit lacking lubricant. And we're missing push rods. Where are they at?
Right over here. So you want number 3 first?
Yep, intake.
Wipe the hair off for you.
Drop in the number 3 hole.
You do it right first.
It helps. There you go. Look at that. Almost like he knew what he was doing there.
Almost. Probably take me about 30 more years, but good.
Okay, you got lube on everything? Rotate rockers all the way up helps. Now, one thing I forgot to look for is you gotta make sure the valve springs are not hitting the rocker covers. They hit up in here.
Yeah, I couldn't notice it on this one, which it is obviously probably because.
This one, see this side has tons of clearance.
Okay.
This side here, not quite so much. But also I shoved the rocker box that way, which gains clearance. They also hit up underneath the cover up under there, you can't see. The balls. They will self-clearance though if they hit. If you shove it all the way like that, so the valve spring rubs, you shove it over there, you got clearance. See? How you do it. Okay, so go up here and make sure the push rod will rotate. See the push rod rotates now? Now we turn the motor over. Where's your Phillips screwdriver at? Over here. Resembles this. Use Phillips because it doesn't break when you hit the piston when you do dumbass stuff.
Alright, so you want it in here, take it?
It goes in there.
Alright.
And you have to rotate the rear wheel by bending down and doing that.
I might went too far. I'm going back down, is that alright?
What's the rocker box doing?
It's up, so I need to go down now.
What's the rocker box doing?
I think it's falling off.
Why is the rocker box moving? You said the pusher, you said this is falling off. This is not a rocker box. This is called a screwdriver. That goes in hole. That tells you where the piston's at. This is moving. Why is it moving?
Because I'm pushing up the push rods, I take it. No.
Yep.
Yeah, alright.
So why is it doing that?
Because I need to go the other way.
Because you're in the wrong stroke. Turn the motor over in one turn. See how the rocker box is moving still? So you can push or pull on that rear wheel. Now at some point these are going to open up and get really hard to move.
I was at that point, so I think I need to be about right there.
Now what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you doing at this point? Don't touch anything. What are you doing at this point?
Really not sure.
Well, the rocker box is moving, so what's that mean?
That means I'm not where I need to be.
Like I said, you got to go one turn. You're on the compression. You are not on compression. You're on overlap. See how these are not moving? Because this is on compression. See how this is moving? That's because you're on overlap.
Gotta go back, I take it?
It doesn't matter which way you go. At some point, you're going to open one of these valve springs up.
I can't go forward. It's too tight. I'm moving the whole
I
jack.
told you, either push or pull on that wheel, depending on which way you want to go. Are you in high gear?
Yeah, I haven't moved it.
Are you in high gear or are you in second gear?
High gear.
Oh, yeah.
I don't need compression there. See, but I am hitting the rocker box over here, so.
You can go up, down as many times as you want with that piston. It's not going to change until you turn the motor over one turn. So until you turn that motor over one turn, you are still going to be on the overlap stroke. That's why that box is moving. That's why this is not moving. Now see how that valve just moved? See how that one closed?
Yes, sir.
Now you're at top dead center because both of these just moved right now. So put your screwdriver in the hole over there. Now wobble a while until you find a piston.
Alright, I got it.
See how this one's opening? Let's go the other direction.
Come on, I'm turning it back to where I had it.
I don't know. Which way do you turn the wheel?
Turn it forward. I need to go forward then. That's what I'm gonna say.
Well, these are both moving again.
Alright, so I don't need to go forward.
So where's the piston at?
Down. Can't even feel it.
Somewhere. Where is it?
It's not top dead center.
Gonna be close to it. Both of these are moving.
Alright, said, I don't want to put no more compression on it then, obviously.
You
So
want
you
the
go
valve to
the
come
other
up.
way.
Keep going. Till that damn push screwdriver comes up, you're not in the right spot.
So you go back. Right there.
I don't know. Is it all the way up?
If I got any more, I'm just gonna end up spinning it down, so probably not.
So, see where you're pulling that rear wheel with your hand back there? Once you use the rear wheel, it's a lot bigger. Once you get on the bottom of the wheel, you got more pressure. No, you're bear hugging the bike. Get on the bottom of the wheel. Look. Put your hand down there, push back and forth at the bottom. Bump it. You can tell where you're at.
I'm at the top, right?
Where's the push rod at? Is that piston up right now, or where you at?
I'm up, yeah.
I see this valve's trying to fight you right now.
So I'm up there. That didn't work.
I told you. When the piston, when that goes all the way up, slide it toward you. Pull.
You okay?
Pull. There you go. You're back on your lift.
Alright, you good? You alright?
Now, when this thing keeps going up and down, I assume you're hitting the piston at some point. As you keep going up and down, up and down, up and down, you go this way, this way, this way, that way, this way, this. You're going to stop when you get to the top. Then we can put this motor together. Until you keep going up and down, you just change your tail. You don't do anything. So you need to do it correctly. Now,
In order to do it correctly.
quit fighting. Okay, we'll be right back.